Hi y'all, it's Charlene from the Crafty Art Shack, and we're back here today with another challenge video. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, so let's get on with the crafts. Let's go! Here we go with DIY number 1. Alright, so here we go with our first one, and I chose this little dish that I have here, and I'm going to use one of those rub-on transfers from Prima Redesign, and I am just going to rub it on. You just take your little tool and rub this on here, no prepping the surface, other than I do make sure I wipe these off with alcohol because I do not want them to have anything on them like fingerprints or something that would cause this not to stick. So I'm going to rub this on here and get it ready. The next thing I did is I took this doily that I got from a bunch of a stack of vintage lace that I bought, and it had some of these pieces in it, and I was trying to see how I wanted to incorporate this with this piece to embellish it. And so I found this little strip that I had cut off of one of the ones that was torn, and so I'm going to add this to this, and I'm going to use some of that DAP rapid fuse glue. It dries in about 30 seconds, and we're going to add this to it, and then we'll move on. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the this material that I got from the valances that I did at Avonlea, and I am going to take these and make me some shabby chic bow so that I can put this in my booth in our shabby chic section. Try to say that really fast. So you wrap these around your finger, then you tie a little knot, and I don't really tie a knot, I just loop it around because the material is good enough, it'll hold it there. I don't make a knot because I'm going to glue it down and it won't matter anyway. So why go through the extra effort? So I'm going to fluff my bow, and then I'm going to leave the little pieces hanging out, and I'm going to glue it down right here. I glued that down with the DAP glue. Now for the top of this, I'm going to take another one of those little pieces that I had, and I am going to glue one of those centers down on there, and then I'm going to take a piece of bling and put it on here, and we will see the rest of this at the final reveal. I said this was a challenge video, but actually it's a mystery box swap, and there are 8 of us that are participating, and we have DIY from House to Home, Our Gray House, The Rusted Willow, Happiness Created, Aimless Squirrel, Pearl Treasure Designs, us at the Crafty Art Shack, and Z9 Designs. All the links to these ladies' channels are going to be in the description box below, so go check them out because they're doing some awesome crafts, and you sure don't want to miss it. Alright, here we go with DIY number 2. Our next little piece that we're working on is going to be this little house. Now, I'm going to, this is, I think this is a rub-on transfer too. Yep, it is. Because one of them is going to be a water transfer, and those, I'm still learning the technique of how to get those to come off, but I think I did pretty good in this video. And these go on this type of material, the ceramic stuff, really well, and these turned out so cute, you guys. And if I didn't need them in my booth for the shabby chic section, they probably would have stayed at my house because I think they're so adorable for tier tray sitters or just as an extra decoration embellishment. But y'all let me know what you think about this because I just think these turned out so awesome. Now I'm going to take a piece of this lace that I used for that rag wreath that I made that you're going to see coming up in one of my videos, and I'm going to push this through, and I'm going to just use that little skewer to get it through there because my material is bigger than that lace strip is bigger than my little hole. And then I'm going to just tie a knot in the top and trim it up, and this makes a cute shabby chic wall hanger. chose to make this one look a little bit more fall looking, so I'm going to take this leaf that I got and I'm going to add it right here at the place where the yeah, right there. Y'all saw where I was putting my finger? That's where I'm going to put it. Now I'm gluing it to the material and to the ceramic piece because I want to make sure it stays on there well. And then I'm going to make me one of these little shabby chic bows. And I am going to, oh, what am I doing? Okay, now I'm going to make one of those shabby chic bows. And I'm going to attach this to it. And again, you just wrap a piece around, make a little knot, and then trim it up and you're ready to go. And then we're going to glue it in place over the little, yeah, right there. At the top of the peak of the little house, and it kind of doesn't look like a house anymore. It looks like a tag. And I'm going to take one of these little pieces of that lace and add it to this, and I'm just use my skewer so I don't burn my fingers, and I'm going to add a piece of bling to this. And you guys, these turn out absolutely adorable, and we will see the rest of this at the final reveal. Now here we go with DIY number 3. Now for this next one, I cut off that jute twine because I wanted to make this look more shabby chic instead of rustic. Now this is a water slide, and how you can tell the difference is because it's got print on both sides. Now one side is just printed and the other side you can tell that it has something glued on it. The first thing you'd want to do is wet your project. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to take some water and you want to dab it on there. Now I'm just using a washcloth and some water, and you want to make sure that you do it until you see that paper kind of turn, I would say, a translucent color. And then if you don't see it when you get ready to go test and pick it up. Now these take some practice, and you want to make sure that you do not slide this, but that you are lifting it like you see me doing here. If you try sliding it, it's going to mess up. Ask me how I know. I did it a couple of videos back. Yep. And I kind of got the method figured out. And then while you're doing that, if you see your piece coming up, you keep dabbing it with the water, just like you saw me do here. Now I'm going to go in there and pull that end down because it kind of wanted to wrinkle up on me right there. And I got it smoothed out. Now you're going to want to wait for this to dry. Don't be like me and keep moving. Wait for it to dry, because you're going to make a mess if you don't. Now that is, I think, made by Prima also, that water slide that I just did, and I think they're called H2O. And the reason why I got it is because it had several in the pack, and it seems to be very reasonable for the price. So what you see me doing here is I'm taking some more of that material, and I needed a thicker piece than what I have on my little block that I have wrapped up. So I went and tore a little strip down, and then you want to tear it so that it looks shabby. Then we're going to make it look chic next. So I'm going to tie this in a knot up here at the top, and then it's time to add the bling bling. No, not yet. We got to make us one of those bows, and I guess I decided I'll go ahead and use this piece that I have here and make me another one of those shabby little bows, just like you saw me do in the previous 2. And it's wrap, 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 wrap about 4 times, and then cut it off, and then you're going to save you a long enough tail that you can take and, well, I didn't there. You're going to save you a piece so that you can tie it just like this, pull it snug, and you can make another knot if you want to. I did here for some reason. I didn't on the other 2. I guess it really depends on how I was gluing it down, or I just forgot and did a knot for whatever reason. I don't know. But either way works really well. And so you're going to just fluff it. And the more you wrap it around your fingers, the more the fluff is going to be. It just depends on how much room you have on your project as to how much fluff you want in your bow. So we are now going to glue this down. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh, I went to see if I wanted to put a fall leaf on here. And I said, nope, not happening, not today. And then I went and got the little leaves out, and I learned this trick from Farm Charm Chic. If your flowers are bent up, just take your heat gun and use it to heat up your little leaves or flowers, and it'll kind of straighten them out and make them go the way you want to. So I'm going to add 2 little leaves, add my little bow, and then it's time for the bling bling now. So we'll see the rest of this one at the final reveal. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank our subscribers. We love you bunches. We appreciate everything you do for this channel. All the liking, the sharing, and the big thumbs up, and having conversations with us through the comments. We really enjoy all of that, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We wouldn't be a channel if it wasn't for y'all watching. And so we just want to give you a big thanks. Here we go with the final reveal and all the embellishments. As y'all know, Beth and I opened up the Chic Shack over at the Avonlea Mall. We're booth number 208, so come check us out because we're doing some awesome stuff over there, and there is a lot of beautiful things to see and find there at the mall. And if you ever want to know what's going on with our channel, check out our channel lineup over on our community tab page on our YouTube channel. We'd love to have you join our family, so check us out and see what's going on.
So you guys, if you like this content, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and give us that big thumbs up because it really helps our channel out. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye.